Madame Web is the newest Sony Spider-Man spin-off superhero movie. And the trailers for this, I don't normally watch trailers, as you may know, but I did see one of the trailers for this, and I went, wow, that looks absolutely horrendous. Um, and guess what, guys? Spoiler alert, it's absolutely pretty horrendous. This movie's not great. Um, Starting with the script. The script is so bad. If you've watched the trailers and went, wow, that's a lot of dialogue, setting up stuff, explaining stuff, that's what this entire movie is. It is dialogue, setting up stuff, explaining stuff. Um, and that's what it is. That is literally the entire script for this movie, essentially. Um, it's just some also terrible lines to the point that you can see the actors just going, "Oh my god, what am I saying right now?" It is horrendously written, just terrible. Um, I will say this: Dakota Johnson is giving it her all. There are a couple moments where I think she's just saying things, and she's just like, "This is absolutely stupid and ridiculous." Um, but yeah, I think the actors are trying. I don't blame any of the actors for what is going on in this movie here because they are giving it their best. It's just the script is so bad. Um, if you're going into this movie for spider people, the trailers have shown, a black suited Spider Man and Spider Women. I'm going to tell you this right now. Yes, there is a black suited villain who looks like Spider Man. They do not call him that. Yes, there are Spider Women in this movie. It's literally about 30 seconds of the movie. Um, I wish I was joking, but I seriously think it's about 30, maybe 60 seconds. 60 seconds at most for this movie. Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? I don't know. But I think it's seriously 60 seconds of this movie. Seriously, is it just me or did I get really dark? Let me try moving closer to the light here. We're not going to show down below right now, though, because I am wearing a bathrobe. Because you know what? It's one of those nights. It's relaxing. It's Valentine's Day. I'm not wearing anything, really. Just my underwear. And we don't need to see that. So, yeah, this movie is just, it's horrendous. Now you're seeing my chest. You don't need to see that either. Nothing too fantastic there. So, yeah, this movie's just bad. And the villain, yeah, like I said, the Spider-Man thing, yeah, he's not Spider-Man. They don't call him Spider-Man. They call him by his actual name. And yes, he's wearing a spider suit. Yes, he's got spider powers. But he's really not in it that much. The villain is also just absolutely terrible. His motivation, his motivation is, I might get killed, so I have to kill the people that might kill me. Okay, that's it. I mean, and that's kind of the story of this. That's the other positive, I guess I will say, this movie. It is not the whole world's gonna end. The ending finale, big, spectacle, takes place on a roof of a building. That's it. I mean, it's nothing, mind-blowing. I like that. It's a refreshing thing just to have, a person trying to take down other people. That's a refreshing thing, I guess, considering, the Marvels was the world's gonna die, and Ant-Man the Wasp, oh, the world's gonna die. And Guardians of the Galaxy was Guardians of the Galaxy was actually not so much. So I think that's probably the reason why I liked Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit more. But yeah, this movie is just blah. It's boring. Okay, now what did that say? And there is a lot of spiderweb shaped glasses and windows and stuff like that. So many. That's the other thing too. This is just a bunch of Spider-Man references. It takes place in 2003 for some reason. There's no point to this movie taking place in 2003. This movie is just it's boring. It's not interesting. The characters are all essentially mommy and daddy. That's what you find out about them. That's what you know about them is, hey, this happened with mommy and daddy. Oh, maybe that's what happened. I touched my screen. Oh, I'm discovering things on my phone every day of the dang week. So yeah, guys, this is just a really boring, uninteresting movie. They're trying. I'll give it that. There's some weird camera angles too. Like towards the beginning of the movie, there's just some really awkward camera movements that I just didn't understand. Some of the editing's the special effects are absolutely terrible. Some of the suits, even these spider suits, they look like CW versions of the suits, and when you see them on the big screen, it just does not work. This movie's not good. It's not at all something that you should go out to see, if I'm being honest. Honestly, go out to see Anyone But You. That is the better Valentine's Day movie, and it's got Sydney Sweeney in it. Which, by the way, this movie has Sydney Sweeney being the nerd who is not beautiful. Except for one scene, I guess. There is one scene in a diner that she does get more beautiful. But, like, it does the cliche thing of, let's take off your glasses and put your shirt into a knot so you look slutty. I don't like what they did with the characters in this movie. I don't like, there's some interesting moments. There's a train sequence that's somewhat tense, I guess. It is interesting what they do with the premise, where it's like Groundhog Day meets, Happy Death Day. Other than that, though, this movie's just not good. It is so horrendously written, and that is, it's so boring. It's just so boring and so not interesting. So not worth your time. So not worth my time. I'm going to give this movie I feel like I'm being generous by saying 3 out of 10. It's going to get a 3 out of 10. The ending as well is just like, the ending of this movie is such a, maybe we'll have a sequel. They're probably not going to. I don't know. We'll see. But it's so horrendous. It's such a terrible ending. And this movie, I have to stop talking about it, and I'm getting annoyed. So yeah, 3 out of 10 for this one. It's not good. Don't see it. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And hey, happy Valentine's Day, which, by the way, we should get Chester in there.